mountain in the back is Mount Trees, Sanford, along with, we're pretty sure, what was the second one, babe? Drum. Hey y'all, it's Jen from an Alaskan Crafter. How's everybody doing? We're doing okay. Already, hold please. Trying to get a little situated here. You didn't mean to see that. Well, we are having such a good time going slow, stopping and seeing things, and I've been such a dork, not really taking any pictures because it's just like, oh wow, I remember this when the kids were little. I mean, really little. My kids are in their 30s. It's really kind of hard to say. And this was before they were even in double digits. Like Cody, towards the end, ended up in double digits. So yes, it has been such an awesome trip. Now, this will be day 3. And we have driven a total of 320 miles. We drove from Palmer, Alaska to Glen Ellen, Alaska, from Glen Ellen to Tok. If you guys want to know our itinerary, as to say, let me know, and I'll let you know what it is. I mean, it's a big deal to us, but I know it isn't necessarily a big deal to everyone, because a lot of places that we're going are old historical places, and I know that's not everybody's cup of tea. And this time, I get to stop and actually enjoy looking at these places and absorb the history. As we all know, I am not a fast reader, so it takes me a little while to read those those darn plaques. Sorry. So yeah, we are, like I said, right now, pretty much smack dab in the middle of Tok, Alaska, T-O-K. No, I don't know how it got its name. No, I don't know where the name came from. No, it did not come from the Mary Jane type thing. There's one, as I say, larger. There's only a few hundred people there. One larger native village down the road. And there is thousands and thousands and thousands of acres of native land as you come in from Glen Ellen to Tok. So it is very rich in... Oh, he's gonna come back. Daddy left her. Come here. I'm still here. What am I, chopped liver? I'm the one that feeds you. Yes, I am. The dogs are doing very, very well. They've never been on anything but very local rides. Loki, for the first 2-3 hours, was like, I'm not real sure about this, and was kind of pacing back and forth, but she finally laid down and settled down. Kiva is used to being in the truck because of how many visits she's had, and that she has to get groomed also. Excuse me just a moment. So let's see. I don't know if I told you guys on here yet or not, but we did go to the fair. I did go see how I posted, or whatever it is, on my items. Honestly, I was a little disappointed. I have to be honest that yes, I was a little bit disappointed, but for being a first time competitor, or whatever you want to call it, I don't think I did very bad. Now, I do think it was kind of reversed. Fergus just showed the no ribbons. The only ribbon he has is that was my first thing put in the fair. I think maybe if I did it opposite and put my hula hoop in first, Fergus may have won something. But they go by what you enter first, and Fergus was what I entered first. If you're new and you don't know who Fergus is, it's Fergus, the Highland Q. It's an amigurumi I made for Hooker versus Hooker. And then the hula hoop is what I call it, but it's the Stunning Doily Dreamcatcher. Excuse me, Kiva's digging a hole in the couch. Coot it. Yeah. Let's see. I made it for our little man, and it's big. It's huge. It's going to have to be in the corner, like sitting this way at an angle. It got third place. I know there's been a lot of people that I've already spoken to who have gone, oh, that's horrible, horrible, horrible. You should have gotten, you should have gotten, you should have gotten. If y'all saw how many items get put into the crochet, I am tickled pink that they even looked at mine. I mean, if you can, excuse the jiggle, 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 Jeff is coming back in. If you can imagine what the old grocery store aisles used to look like, very, very long. Oh, thanks. He loves me. He knows I adore pine cones. I love me some pine cones. And these are actually really thick on the seed part. Oh, and it's, yep, that goes in my pine cone box. Totally pinging here. One year we were out. It was wintertime, so you don't see a lot of pine cones. We made a stop for something, and he came, and usually if he has his hands like this, it means he has a pine cone. Well, I put my hand out, and he did this. It was the leg of a toy, like a Star Wars toy or something or other, and oh my gosh, I think I about peed my pants. So back to the fair. I am not disappointed. This is not sending me into a direction of, oh, well, they didn't like my stuff, so I'm not going to do it. That's not true. It just, there is so much stuff there. We did stop, and on the opposite side, there is still more crochet, not just crochet, but like crochet dolls and things like that. The lady said next year, since you now have your number in, etc., etc. It's okay, babe. She already woo-wooed because you left me here by myself. Anyhow, she said make a doll and enter it. She says we are so short on dolls, and she said that I should have put Fergus in the doll section thing there, and it was like, well, I'm so new to this, I have no idea what, who, what, where, why, what, anything. So I'm gonna make a doll next year. I already kind of have in mind what or how I want to do it, not necessarily of what it will be. Let's see. Other than that, you know, we've just been on the road. We've been enjoying our company. We have been enjoying the dogs. Yeah, it's just been a nice, low and slow just regrouping, I guess you could say. Oh, hello. Where is that coming from? Right there. So, there we go. So, today we're just going to stick around here. Tomorrow we're going to go into the small, making almost call it a ghost town, but there are people who live there. It's Chicken, and yes, that's the official name. It's an old, like one of the first gold mines here in the state of Alaska. Produced quite a bit of gold. Matter of fact, they're still pulling gold out of it. If memory serves me correct, there's like 200 to 500 people that live there in the summertime, and there's 10 to 15 that live there in the wintertime. At one point in time, Jeff and I thought that would be cool. Really, really cool. Not, well, because there's not so many people there, so, you know, you're just kind of, you're all a family in a better way, I guess you can say. You know, everybody will be in everybody's business, you know. Billy Bob is trying to court Betty Sue's daughter, whatever. My guess is, anyway. But just all the history and the things that you would be able to find from history, and even document things. But it gets cold there. It gets very, very cold. I think some of the coldest temperatures have been well into the 60 belows that get stuck there and stay. And that's about the same here in Tok. There's something about Tok that took both Jeff and mine heart, and we were like, we're going to retire here. No doubt about it. Yeah, it's been known to get to 60 below and stay. I know she's taking up your spot. Come here, you. There. Come on. It's just like having kids all over again. Gotta move one so the other one can get up on the couch. Ooh, boy, I'm getting an evil look. So, anyhow, tomorrow's adventure will be chicken. And I'm going to have Jeff or somebody take a picture of me and Jeff in front of the great big old root. No, I'm not sure it's a rooster. I'll have to look at the pictures again. It's a chicken. Yeah, and as far as, if I remember correctly, there's 3 buildings in the town of Chicken. Sorry, 3 buildings in the town of Chicken. And they're for sale. The last I looked, the whole town was for sale for a little bit, but now I think it's just the 3 buildings, probably the property that's on them. I think it would be a blast to stay and live up there for 3 or 4 years, but alas, I would miss my little man because it's at least a 2-day drive. You can make it in 1 day, but not with a baby. Trust me, we know. So anyhow, I'm going to let everybody go. We're pushing out on almost 15 minutes. And before I do that, let's show you. No, there's not a lot done. And I'm still pushing to have it finished by the deadline. And I know Lala, if she watches this, she's going to be sitting there doing this. Because my arm is pretty much dead. I mean, I can lift it, but, you know, that's it. And to sit here and do this, I can't do it for very long. But let's show you this side. That other side has ends that need to be woven in. I don't know what's going on here. I know it's from switching the yarn. But this side, of course, I'll show you this side. It looks better, but don't mind my ends down here where the tail started. But here we go. There it is. I think you can see it all. I can't tell. There we go. So there we are. It's definitely a process to go through, and it's definitely a process when you're on pain pills, because counting and being kind of high is really... Did I count that right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Did I count that right? So, if my count isn't right, I don't know how, because that's all I've been doing. Oh, no. Okay, take it apart. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, it may look like one of those, what's that art that's not all straight? Babe, what's the art that's not all straight and it's all cattywampus? Not a Picasso, but...
Well, Picassos are...
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's a Picasso.
It's the person who made it. Abstract art.
Mm-hmm. There you go, abstract art. They'll get an abstract cat that looks kind of... Anyhow, yes, I'm going to get off now because it's 16 minutes. I hope y'all are taking care and staying well, staying healthy. And here, let me just make you a little more sick. Yeah, we're doing great. We're doing fine. I will do as many videos as I can. In the beginning of this, there should be 2 very tall. One is actually almost as tall as our great one, the Denali. Denali, just depending upon who's saying what, but it's correct either way. It isn't as prevalent for climbing, I think, because the side that would be climbed is nothing but just slick straight down glacier. Anyhow, so enjoy. That's not very long. I will try to do better with more scenic view. But again, I hope everybody's doing well. Take care. Be nice. Because, you know, some of us old folks like nice people. Talk to you later. Bye.